Welcome back to Juice and Java. We're here to talk about the International Youth Scholars and just how the program started and just a general sense of what the program is. We have here Candice Spada.
Yes.
And we also have Talia Roth.
Mm-hmm.
And also, so can you just tell us what you do with the International Youth Scholars?
Well, at IYS, every Saturday morning we go down to Martin Luther King Elementary and we work with the Somali Bantu high school student population, and each mentor is partnered with a mentee, a student, and we work on their homework, we work on like different literacy activities, and we do different kind of listening activities. There's all different sorts of things that we do, and we're also looking at doing like career things with them, kind of looking ahead to college and stuff like that, just different programming like that.
Okay, and what about you, Candice?
I mentor on Saturday mornings as well with Talia. There's a group of us that we mentor the Somali and Bantu students. But International Young Scholars, we also offer the program on several different days of the week, Wednesday nights being one of them, and Thursday nights, and as well as Mondays. So there's lots of opportunities to get involved.
Okay, and with the International Youth Scholars, what age group do you usually work with?
We usually work with middle school students and high school students as well. I personally mentor a student who's in 8th grade. But there's students ranging from 5th grade to all the way up to 12th grade.
Yeah, my mentee is in 10th grade, and but there's all different ages. Like on Thursday night, it's specifically math that they tutor, and on Wednesday, it used to be specifically girls, but they've opened it up, but it's still like mainly girls.
Oh, so is there a certain group of, like, do you work with just all girls or all boys, or is it just a mix of?
No, it's just mixed, because Saturday is entirely like one-on-one, so if someone new comes, they'll find a new person for them, but otherwise you just kind of get there, meet up with your student, and start working with them one-on-one unless there's like a group activity.
And can you talk a little bit about the one-on-one? Are you assigned to one student and you just work with them?
That's the really nice part of the program, that you work with the student one-on-one, so you really get to know the student week after week, and you get to build a relationship with them, and they get comfortable with you and you get comfortable with them, and it's really nice. You get to really learn about them, and they feel important, and it's really a nice feeling.
And in doing that, do you feel as though it makes you want to come back and do, work for International Youth Scholars again, because you build that personal relationship and you can see the impact that you're making on the students?
Yes, of course. I've only been here 1 year, but going from last semester to this semester, the students remember you. They look forward to you coming week after week, and they really do enjoy it.
And is there an issue, because you deal with Somalian students, in any other particular group?
No, it's just the Somali Bantu population, but it's a very large population.
So is there a struggle with the language and just speaking with them?
Well, I mean, honestly, at first, it's kind of difficult to understand how you can be like sitting next to this like student who's in high school and they just do not know any English. And it's just like, I mean, obviously it's easy to understand when you realize their background, but like it's just difficult sometimes to grasp. Like, you can go into an elementary school, like I work in elementary schools here too, and like teach someone further English, but you're kind of having to start at the beginning with some of these students, and that's just like a really difficult thing to overcome, I guess, and just kind of understand. Okay,
and lastly, can you just tell us a little bit about what kind of an impact do you think you as mentors are making to those scholars for their future, endeavors, probably going to college?
We definitely get these students involved in school and their scholastic studies, and I think that we do make a big impact in the way that they view their schooling and what they want, because they aspire to us. They know that we go to college at Syracuse, and they aspire to really go to college and be, students like us.
And you?
Yeah, honestly, like I talk with my mentee, he's in 10th grade now, about college like all the time, and he talks to me about how he's had trouble getting jobs and stuff, and he reads like the Daily Orange every day, like he loves SU, and so he really wants to go to college and he's excited about it, and I think that IYS has been like a large factor in that.
Well, thank you both for joining us, both Candice and Talia. We really appreciate it. Coming up on Juice and Java, we're going to show you what students are doing to stay fit for spring break.